subscribe.
Eliminate all other contenders.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, in today's video. Today we will talk about a pretty sensitive topic, the map community. Many of you may be wondering.
But Cobb, what is map? Is it that kind of maps you use to travel?
Minor attracted person. MAP is an umbrella term for people with any condition that means they are sexually attracted to minors, those below the age of consent. People who are part of this community can be found on Twitter or other social media like Instagram, usually with the hashtags MAPpositivity, MAPRide and more. They are even trying to join the LGBTQ community and trying to normalize pedophilia in this shit. In my opinion, as a 15-year-old boy, this is honestly fucked up. By doing this, they will ruin our future. I will say it loud and clear, I hate pedos. I don't care, call them however you want, they are still fucking pedos. The term map shouldn't even exist, there is already a term for them, which is pedophile. Are you sexually attracted to children? Well, you are classified as a sex offender. In my mind it doesn't matter if you haven't committed any of these acts, you are still a person to keep an eye on. Who knows if one day you wake up and want to have sex with a child? In 2020 it is really disgusting to have such a mindset to legalize sexual or non-sexual relations with children. What the fuck is wrong with the people who support or are part of this so-called community? I'm really very disgusted, but at the same time angry with the people in the world today. Being a child is not a gender, and being attracted to them is not a sexuality, it's a mental illness, and people who find it normal or okay need to seek a professional for help. As always, this is my opinion about this. It may be wrong for someone else, but for God's sake, this isn't normal and shouldn't be allowed. Adults shouldn't have relationships with children because they can't consent. But obviously, in every community, there are the antis. They are people who disagree about the map's rights, and to be honest I agree with them, but some of them are so fucking wrong. Some of them send death threats to these so-called map members, which is weird, and it isn't right. They are still human, and don't deserve these comments, so technically both of the sides are wrong. And sometimes the antis do worse than the maps. They shouldn't do this shit, because people will think that every anti is like them. From my point of view, the thoughts that wander through the mind of map member, i.e. attraction to children, after a day, a week, a month or even a year, can become actions, if not monitored by a professional. And don't start saying things like they act on their own impulse or other shit like that. The way I think one can be cured of these thoughts. And many of these members, they call on the anti-racists because they comment on them or just judge them, which I find this a bullshit. This video is also not aimed at purposes such as offending members. If any of the viewers who are watching this video are into the map community, I urge them to seek help from a professional before doing some bullshit. On top of that, Hasbro, a toy company, has created a troll doll that makes sounds when you touch her belly. But there is a but. If you touch her private parts, she will make some really very strange sounds, like orgasms. Here is a video to clarify the situation better.
Okay, I wanted to do a quick video because I find this disturbing and I find it something that needs to be shared. As you all know, stuff that's been going on in the world about the sex trafficking in kids and things that are thrown in our kids' faces to kind of groom them and make them kind of a little bit more oblivious to things that are really happening. So it was my daughter's birthday a couple days ago, and she turned 2, and she was given this gift. It's like a little Poppy doll. It's adorable. And here's the box. So she had a Poppy birthday, and so they gave her this. It's just from the new movie, The Trolls World Tour. On the box, it says "Giggle and Sing Poppy." On the back, it says that if you push her tummy right here, sorry, it's glaring. If you push her tummy right here, she makes 10 phrases and sounds, and that's all it talks about, and it comes with a little comb. So, I mean, she does all that. You touch her tummy, and she makes little singing sounds, and she's super cute. Well, I was showing her to my husband, and I heard some other sounds that I had never heard before. And if you look, down here, I figured a video was the best way. So I just touched her tummy and she's gonna sing for a minute. But down here is a button right here on her privates. And if you push those, she makes these sounds. Like a gasping sound. And I know some of you may not like think this is a big deal, but especially since I've had kids, like this is wrong. For one, this button, it says nothing about this button on the box. Nothing. It's just there. And it makes a gasping sound when you touch her privates. And to me, it's just like sexual sounds, and it's so disturbing. And I got online to see if like there had been kind of any complaints. You cannot find this doll on the Walmart website where the people got her. You cannot find this doll on their website anywhere. We even scanned the code. This doll doesn't pull up at all. I just think it's weird. And, you know, there's some things where I thought maybe, you know, not that you're like naive to the stuff that's going on, but maybe it's never happened to you and you're like, really? Are they really grooming our kids? Sorry. I think they are. Because you touch privates and she makes inappropriate sounds. Why? Why does a little girl need that? She doesn't. And it actually, as a parent, makes me quite mad.
So, in my opinion, this is not normal. Hasbro apologized saying this was a manufacturing error. What I'm wondering is, didn't the workers overhaul it? As far as I know, toys need to be tested and overhauled more than once, which doesn't justify their excuse. So all the people who worked on the doll should at least be fired, but I don't think that happened. Anyways, the video ends here. I'm speechless from this. Share your opinions in the comments and stay safe.